I had a long history of not being sure what sex I was, or it wasn't that. I knew I was a woman. I've always known I was a woman, but I've had very strong feelings for both women and, to a lesser extent, men over the years and in different relationships. And I guess I'd call myself bisexual. I had a couple of very wonderful experiences with men when I was quite young. And then I was married for 4 years, but it didn't work. I married a man whom I had known for 10 years, and we had been very good friends. We had traveled together, and we enjoyed the same things. We were outdoor mountain climbing, canoe tripping people who we had gone across the country, visited all the national parks and camped in them, and we thought we knew each other very well. And then we got married, and it turned out that our expectations of each other in marriage were quite different. I mean, my expectation was that we would continue, the relationship would continue very much the same way. But I should have known he was quite traditional in other ways, and he sort of saw us as husband and wife rather than as friends, and those roles were something that he had definite ideas about. And I suppose he had acquired them from the people he had known as he was growing up, and his friend, many of his friends whom I got to know. But I found that even in little things, like we were going to invite some of his friends for dinner, I might have met the husband because I was, we often, they would be at the same meetings that we went to, the Sierra Club, for example. My husband was very active in the Sierra Club. But I wouldn't know the wife, but he would expect me to telephone the wife to invite them to dinner, rather than he just telling his friend, maybe at the office, Kate and I would like you and Sally to come for dinner. But he said, oh no, you don't do that. A woman telephones a woman for this. So, well, that's a very minor thing, but we didn't really hit it off. And we had both wanted children, and that was the reason I think we got married, and we didn't have them. We had some miscarriages, and I had to have one therapeutic abortion. And we separated. I think we remained friends, but we didn't see each other much. And after that, I think I did not have, I did have one brief relationship with a man, but I had two very good and long-lasting relationships with women. I don't know, I've just been happy since I stopped being a sexual person. I think I'm always everybody's always a sexual person. Sexuality is part of our being. You can't change. But I sometimes think if I had my life to live over, I would have been a straight out lesbian from birth. But I couldn't have grown up in the time and place atmosphere that I did and been comfortable.